Want to know what Meghan Markle is struggling with when it comes to Prince Harry's home habits? Well, make sure you subscribe to this channel and stay tuned for more details in this Daily Nerd starting right now. Hey up everyone, it's me, Stef The Alter Nerd, your nerdy alternative, and welcome to another dose of the Daily Nerd, where I break down the news and pop culture stories of the day that's pretty much caught me eye, and oh my goodness, before I jump into all the juicy details with this video's main topic, there is a little bit of housekeeping. Firstly, YouTube human reviewer, I see you lurking. I'm not going to say any trigger words or anything that's going to offend your ear holes. And to everyone else awesome enough to have clicked on this video, hey up, how are you all doing? If you've got some very strong feelings about the Prince Harry home habit that Meghan Markle's struggling with, once you find out what that is, and I bet you will do, then make sure afterwards you send me a super thanks. It's just below this video right here. We can have a conversation about this because it does guarantee a response from me. And, oh yeah, let's jump into this one, shall we? So this is reported by The Mirror. Meghan Markle's confusion. Her struggle over Harry's household obsession he inherited from King Charles. So, apparently, of course, why this is in news, I don't know. It's a parent's job to teach their children the lessons of life and try to instill them with good habits for the future. And Prince Harry once opened up about the household, quote, obsession he lives by after it was drilled into him by his father, King Charles. Now, just to give you a little bit of a clue and a hint, of course, it's something to do with the environment because King Charles is absolutely massive and big on protecting and repairing the environment. So, it's also a trait, of course, that is shared by older brother Prince William because, of course, King Charles is going to be sharing his lessons to Prince William as well. But he admitted that at first it was something that absolutely baffled, confused Megxie, struggling with this particular home habit. Now, what is the habit in question? Why is she so confused? Why is she struggling with this? What is she struggling with? Well, apparently, it's about Prince Harry's obsession of turning lights off in rooms when they're not in use and only using limited lighting when it's dark. Yeah, Megxie is confused and struggling with the notion of turning off lights in rooms when they're not being used. Really? If this is true, this is insane. Like, seriously, I'm in Alter Nerd Studios right now. Do you think my bedroom light's on? No. Why? Because I ain't in it. So why would the light be on? Hello? I'm saving and conserving energy. Plus, as well, I'm saving some moolah as well, which, by the way, Megxie needs to get into the habit of thinking now because, you know, since she and Prince Harry got fired from Spotify and lost millions of dollars due to their low productivity and the executive turning around on a podcast and publicly saying that they're effing grifters, yeah, I think saving money might now be at the top of her agenda, seeing that they're not getting any money in at the moment. Do you know what I mean? My goodness. Now, speaking about King Charles in the documentary, Prince, Son and Heir, Charles at 70, Prince Harry said, quote, he's a stickler for turning lights off. And that's now something that I'm obsessed with as well, which is insane because actually my wife goes, well, why turn the lights off? You know it's dark. Turn the lights off because you're not using the damn room. Why would the lights be on if it's in a room that you're not using at that point in time? And he responds, we only need one light, we don't need six. And all of a sudden it becomes a habit, and those small habit changes he's making every single person can do. And I think that's one of the key lessons, certainly, that I felt that he taught us. So it's not just that she's confused and struggling with the notion that Prince Harry turns off lights in rooms that they're not using, but the rooms that they do use, if let's say there's 6 lights, he'll only have one on. Yeah, and why is she struggling with that? Again, that's conserving energy. protecting the environment and saving money, which should be at the top of her agenda now, again, since they got fired from Spotify and lost millions of dollars in the process. Let's put it this way. I've got 8 lights in my living room downstairs. I know, but it came without 8 lights in the living room when I bought this house, okay? Now, I've got smart lighting in my house, which means that it's all connected to Wi-Fi. I could turn around and say, hey up Siri, turn on living room light, and it's going to turn on the living room light, right? This is the thing though, I can control every single light in my living room, so they could all be different colours if I wanted to, or more importantly, I could just have one of the lights on instead of all 8. Because sometimes I don't need all 8 of the lights on. It's a waste of energy. It's a waste of money. What's the point, right? So when I'm downstairs in an evening, chilling out, watching Netflix or whatever, and definitely not watching Megzy and Hazard's mockumentary, that's for sure. Watched it once, don't need to again, right? I might have 2 of the lights on rather than all 8. No point having all 8 on. Or I may not have any of them on at all. Like, do you know what I mean? Why is Megzy struggling with this? Why is she confused with this? I don't understand. Now, it's no secret that King Charles has an interest in the environment and green issues, and is also said to be keen not to waste money. He is slimming down the monarchy to save money, to be better value for the public, who, you know, our taxpayer money, some of it does go to the royal family. We are investors in the royal family, if you're going to put it that way. So he wants to be better value for us, and slimming down the monarchy is one way to go. And I absolutely agree with that, right? But now it's reported that he's also turned down the thermostat in Buckingham Palace in an energy-saving measure that has reportedly left staff shivering. That's probably another thing that would confuse Megzy, right? Turning down the thermostat. She'd be like, why are you doing that? Why not? Save energy, save money, right? Also, King Charles has dropped the temperature of the palace swimming pool, with staff who are allowed to use the pool noting it's a lot colder, a source has claimed. And to be fair, in this heat wave, yeah, turning down the thermostat in the pool probably would be a welcoming thing. Being able to go in and be like, oh, it's much more cooler here. I wouldn't get out at all. They told the Sunday Times, quote, a few people using the pool have noticed that the temperature of the water has dropped and it's quite a bit cooler than it used to be. They've been told the king has had the heating turned down. Now, originally the pool, just to give you a little bit of a history lesson, was commissioned by King George VI in 1938 as he wanted to ensure privacy for his daughters, Princesses Elizabeth and Margaret, who had been having lessons at a nearby bath club. It is claimed, though, that King Charles has been keen to reduce the royal household's energy use, which has been a priority of his in recent years. He's leading from the front. He's leading by example, and I absolutely applaud our king for doing that. It's absolutely amazing. So far, he's already installed solar panels at Clarence House, his London residence, and his country residence, Highgrove, in Gloucestershire. At Highgrove, wastewater is used in the gardens for the plants and flowers. And why don't they install solar panels at Montecito Royale? They freaking live in California. The sun is perennially like 24/7 there. Solar panels is like a no-brainer in California. Why do they install solar panels at their home? Just asking for a friend. But overall, just to recap, Megzy, right, struggling with, surprised with, confused by the notion that when they're not using a room, Prince Harry will turn off the light, and when they are using a room and there's a gazillion lights, they don't need all of them on. He might turn on 1 or 2 and then that'll be it, because that'll be enough. To save energy, to save costs, all that malarkey. And Megzy is confused by this because... What the frick, right? Guys, enough with my gobs. It's now time for your gobs. If you appreciated this video and you want more, believe me, woo, there's going to be more. Do make sure you click on that subscribe button. I'll be honest with you, help us get to 100k so we can get that silver play button right there. Like, share, comment down below your opinion, conspiracy theories and whatevers. Also, if you've got some strong opinions now knowing what Megzy struggles with when it comes to Prince Harry's house habits, then do make sure you send me a super thanks. It's just below this video right here. We can have a conversation about this because it does guarantee a response from me. And until the next time, you guys, Laters.